Some products make life easier, but a few redefine what it means to live. And Elon Musk's latest project might be one of the boldest examples yet. Imagine a home that costs less than a used car, just $7,995, yet promises freedom, power, and security in a world where those things keep getting harder to find. This is the Tesla Tiny House, a project that challenges every rule we've known about housing. It's not just small, it's smart. Every wall, every panel, every inch of space serves a purpose. It learns your habits, powers itself, collects its own water, and keeps running even when the grid goes dark. All inside a structure smaller than a single-car garage. Think about that for a second. A home that can generate its own electricity, store it in a Tesla battery, filter rainwater into drinking water, and literally protect itself during storms. When high winds hit, it seals tight. When power fails, it switches to survival mode. And when danger comes, it can be moved to a new location in less than a day. Most homes drain your time, money, and energy. This one gives them back. It's not about luxury anymore. It's about independence. And Musk believes this small, solar-powered box could one day replace the way millions of people live. But how can a $7,995 home really compete with million-dollar houses? What's hiding inside this portable structure that made even Elon Musk move into one himself? And is this the real future of housing, or just another ambitious experiment? Today, we dig into the full truth behind the Tesla Tiny House 2026 and reveal how one of the smallest homes on Earth might just hold the biggest idea of our century. Imagine waking up every morning in a house that was designed by Tesla, not just a company, but a symbol of the future. This isn't a dream or a luxury fantasy. It's real, and it costs only $7,995. The Tesla Tiny House isn't like any normal home. It's a revolution in how humans live, move, and think about energy. Built from 100% sustainable materials, this compact masterpiece can generate its own electricity using Tesla's solar panels on the roof, store that energy in a built-in Powerwall battery, and power every single device inside, from your lights and fridge to your TV and Wi-Fi, without ever needing to connect to the grid. You could literally live in the middle of nowhere and still have everything you need. Step inside, and you'll find a design that's simple yet brilliant. Every inch of space is used with purpose. A foldable bed that turns into a sofa, walls that hide storage spaces, a smart kitchen, and even air filtration that keeps the air inside cleaner than most city apartments. It's not just a house. It's technology wrapped in peace and comfort. The house is so light it can be moved by a truck, yet so strong it can resist harsh weather and even mild earthquakes. It's fire-resistant, energy-independent, and maintenance-free. You can build it in the middle of the desert, beside the ocean, or on top of a hill. Your home goes wherever you go. Tesla's goal wasn't to sell houses. It was to change how we think about freedom. Freedom from bills, from cities, from limits. For less than the price of a second-hand car, you can own a futuristic home that produces its own energy, saves the planet, and gives you complete independence. And this is just the beginning. The technology behind the Tesla Tiny House could soon redefine the future of real estate, where people don't buy houses to live in, they buy them to live free. When you first step inside Tesla's $7,995 tiny house, it doesn't feel like a small space. It feels like stepping into a piece of the future. The design is minimal but powerful. Every inch of it has been engineered with the same precision Tesla uses in their electric cars. There's not a single corner wasted. Everything serves a purpose. The walls are made from sustainable, fire-resistant materials that regulate temperature naturally, keeping the house cool during the day and warm at night. No air conditioning needed. The lighting adjusts automatically to your body's circadian rhythm, helping you stay alert in the morning and relaxed at night. And then there's the Powerwall. Hidden neatly behind one of the panels, it silently powers the entire house using pure solar energy stored from the roof. No noise, no emissions, just clean, endless electricity. You can even track your energy use from your phone in real time, just like checking your Tesla car battery. The kitchen looks small, but it's a masterpiece of compact engineering. Induction cooking, water filtration, and smart storage that slides out and folds back like magic. The furniture is modular. The bed becomes a sofa, the desk folds into the wall, and the dining table transforms into a workspace. Everything moves, folds, or disappears with a touch, turning a tiny space into a fully functional home. Even the air feels different inside. Tesla installed a high-efficiency air purification system inspired by the bioweapon defense mode used in their Model X cars. It filters out dust, smoke, and pollutants, keeping the environment pure and safe. It's more than a house. It's an ecosystem, a self-sustaining, zero-emission unit that can operate anywhere on Earth. Whether it's the middle of a forest or the edge of a desert, the Tesla tiny house adapts perfectly, producing its own power, purifying its own air, and managing its own temperature. And just when you think that's impressive enough, what if your home could move with you across cities, deserts, or even mountain roads without losing power or comfort? That's exactly what Elon Musk envisioned when Tesla introduced the tiny house. This wasn't built for people who wanted a fancy vacation cabin. It was built for people who wanted freedom. The kind of freedom that doesn't rely on rent, electricity grids, or even location. Tesla designed it to be completely towable, lightweight enough for a Model X to pull, yet strong enough to survive harsh conditions. Imagine driving through the countryside, parking by a lake, and instantly having a fully functional home waiting for you. No wires, no generators, no bills, just the sound of nature, and a house that powers itself using nothing but the sun. Elon Musk once said that the future of humanity depends on sustainable living, not just in cars, but in how we build, travel, and survive. The Tesla tiny house was a small glimpse into that world. Every feature inside it was chosen for a reason: simplicity, mobility, and independence. It's not about luxury, it's about control. People who own these houses say it changes the way they think. They start realizing how much of life is wasted paying for things that should be free: energy, space, peace. With this house, you don't just live anywhere. You live without limits. And that's where Tesla's real genius shines. Because this wasn't just a product launch, it was a statement. A message that said, the future doesn't belong to those who settle. It belongs to those who move. But Elon wasn't finished yet. What he planned next would take Tesla's vision beyond Earth itself. For most people, the Tesla tiny house was just a clever off-grid home. But for Elon Musk, it was something far greater, a glimpse into humanity's future beyond Earth. Musk has always believed that humans must become a multi-planet species to survive. And every Tesla invention, from the Powerwall to the tiny house, was a piece of that puzzle. How can we live on Mars if we can't even live sustainably here? The tiny house was more than a project. It was a prototype for survival. It used solar energy, clean air systems, and compact, durable materials, the exact things we'd need on another planet. Lightweight, fire-resistant, fully self-powered, it's not just built for Earth, it's built for anywhere. In Musk's mind, this house was a silent test, a step toward creating homes that could exist off-grid, off-Earth, and off-limits to the rules of the old world. And when you see it that way, the $7,995 tiny house isn't just a product. It's a symbol of freedom, sustainability, and the future of life beyond this planet. But then, something strange happened. The project disappeared, and Tesla never explained why. After months of public buzz, online showcases, and prototype tours, something unexpected happened. The Tesla tiny house quietly vanished. No press release. No official explanation. One day, it was a highlight on Tesla's website. The next, it was gone. For a company that builds rockets, cars, and solar roofs, removing a small home project might seem minor. But insiders claimed it wasn't about size, it was about timing. Tesla had built something too efficient, too independent, a home that didn't need the grid, the system, or constant upgrades. And that's not a business model most corporations want to see succeed. Behind the silence, reports suggested the prototype became part of a closed research program, focusing on self-sustaining living modules for remote and even extraterrestrial habitats. That meant the Tesla tiny house wasn't canceled, it evolved. According to leaked data, engineers continued refining its 48V power core, rain harvesting systems, and autonomous control network, but under different names and hidden test sites. Its new purpose wasn't suburb housing, it was planetary survival. Tesla's silence, then, wasn't retreat, it was repositioning. A pause before the next leap, from Earth homes to Mars habitats. And maybe that's why the 2026 tiny house was never meant for mass release. It was a prototype for the future of human living. Just when everyone thought the Tesla tiny house was gone for good, new leaks and drone shots began surfacing in early 2026. In a remote testing site outside Austin, a new compact structure appeared, sleeker, lighter, and powered by next-generation solar tiles that looked almost invisible from above. This wasn't the old demo model from 2017. This was Tesla Tiny House 2.0, rebuilt with the same minimal footprint, but using materials found in SpaceX's off-world shelters. Engineers replaced traditional steel framing with heat-treated aluminum alloy panels, cutting total weight by 35% while doubling structural strength. Each wall was lined with aerogel insulation, the same material used in Mars mission landers, keeping the interior stable from -30 degrees Celsius to 45 degrees Celsius. Inside, everything was modular, from the floor bays to the furniture. But what really changed was the mind of the house itself. Instead of just reacting to human habits, it began predicting them. Using a neural algorithm built on Dojo's AI backbone, the system could forecast usage patterns, adjusting lighting, water flow, and energy cycles before you even noticed the need. No apps, no menus, pure automation. Power came from an updated 48V backbone, paired with micro batteries hidden beneath the floor. Each module could detach and recharge independently, meaning maintenance was nearly zero. If one failed, the others compensated in seconds, keeping the system seamless. Then came the most mysterious part, a small, sealed port labeled Starlink Home Gateway. That single connector hinted that this new model wasn't just a house, it was part of a larger network. A connected grid of autonomous homes able to share data, reroute power, and survive even if the entire national grid failed. For Tesla, this wasn't simply a return. It was a statement, proof that housing, like cars, could become self-driving. And for the first time, the idea of living completely off-grid didn't sound like a fantasy, it sounded like Tomo. In the end, Tesla's 2026 tiny house isn't just a product, it's a message. It challenges everything we thought we knew about what a home should be. No more heavy bills, endless repairs, or wasted energy. Instead, a living space that thinks, adapts, and survives, even when the world outside doesn't. For Elon Musk, the goal was never to build the smallest house. It was to build the smartest ecosystem. A space where energy flows like data, and your home becomes an extension of your mind, not a machine that controls you. With its sliding walls, AI-driven brain, solar armor, and 48V backbone, the Tesla tiny house redefines the idea of independence. But here's the deeper truth. This isn't just about housing. It's about freedom. The freedom to move, to live anywhere, and to never depend on failing systems again. Because when your home can make its own power, collect its own water, and learn your rhythm, you stop just surviving and start evolving. Maybe that's why the Tesla tiny house was never really about the price or the size. It was about the idea that technology doesn't have to trap us. It can finally set us free.